Hello everyone, much love and light to you all. My name is Josh Simmons. I'm here to help you all step into your light and be the most high vibrational, authentic version of yourself. Today I'm going to be speaking about urine therapy. Probably going to baffle a lot of you, that one, but yeah. I'm not really going to speak about the benefits of it or like the science of it or anything like that. I'm just, I am, just not today. I'm going to do that in a later video. Today I'm just going to speak about how the benefits I've noticed from it, or like the three main benefits that I've seen from it and what's helped me the most. I also have another two like after the three. One of them's, it is a benefit but not in my situation, because I didn't want it to do what it did. And the other thing, it's just pretty cool really. Well, I think it is anyway. But yeah, so the first thing is my eyes. People use urine for their eyes, and at some point last year in first lockdown I'd been sun gazing, and it was very silly. It was way too early in the day to be sun gazing, and I burnt my retina, and I had like a blurry circle, like a grey fuzzy blurry circle in the middle of my vision for about a week and a half. Like I could still see pretty well and everything, but it was really annoying. Like I didn't think it was gonna go, and if it didn't go out, like I was fully planning on wearing an eye patch. It was that annoying. But anyway, so I did it again a couple of weeks ago. Didn't burn it anywhere near as bad, but it was still noticeable. It was still causing me a bit of jip. So I started using my urine to put it in as eye drops. I didn't start doing urine therapy because of this. I'd been doing it a little while, but so I did that, and within 3 days or so, completely fine again. Like the first time I burnt it, like I did burn it worse, but it stayed for like a week and a half, maybe even longer. This time it lasted 3 days at most. So it's extremely powerful. So the second one, also last year, I got a fungal infection, and it were pretty grim. It were all over my tongue. My tongue was literally white, and this big thick layer of fungus, really. Ugh. But yeah, and so doctors gave me this dirty medication I had to swish around my mouth, and I can't lie, it did. Well, I'm not going to say it did a good job, because compared to what urine did, it did fuck all really. But so after about 2 weeks, pretty much all of it had gone. No, not pretty much all of it. Like a fair bit of it had gone, but you could still see it very clearly, and it weren't nice. And over time, bits of it came back and got worse again, and like it never got anywhere near as bad as it was, but it was quite a lot of it on my tongue. So when I started urine therapy properly, 2 days of drinking it, pretty much completely gone. After the first day, it was like we're a bit there, and I'm like, oh what, but I was still like, whoa, this is mad, like so much of it has gone so quickly. Like I didn't really think it was going to keep happening, and like all of it go, and literally by the next day even more had gone, and then by the end of that day it was pretty much all gone. Like little bits come back now and again, but like pretty clear now. So yeah, 2 days of urine therapy. 2 days of urine therapy did more than 2 weeks of medication. What does that tell you about the pharmacies and whatnot? We're just shit. We're not there to help you. Because if we were there to help you, we'd be telling you about urine therapy, wouldn't we? But anyway, and the third one is my physical strength. It has made me so much stronger. It is unreal. I'd not been to the gym for 2 weeks, and I do this like thing. It's probably classed as, like, it's probably a yoga pose as well. Like, I've seen people doing it in yoga, and I'll do a demonstration of it in a minute. But I do this thing, and I could barely do it. Like, I'd have to use my knees for support, and I'd move my knees away, and I could only hold the position for like 2-3 seconds, and then I didn't go to the gym for 2 weeks. Not done any workouts, anything at all like that for 2 weeks. Didn't even practice doing, like, holding myself up in this position. The only thing I did in that 2 week different, like, well, not different, I don't know, I don't know. Oh god. Don't know what happened on, like, but yeah, so after this 2 week, I tried it again. During this 2 week, no exercise, like I've said, but I was probably around 75 to 85% fruitarian and urine. And at the end of this 2 week, I tried doing this thing, and I was so much better at it. And now, like, a week or two later, I can pretty much do an handstand. So I'll just, like, I'll find a better place to demonstrate it and show you the progress. So at the start of the 2 week, I could literally do this. Not like that, but like, I could hold myself in this position and move my legs away and hold it for like 2 seconds. By the end of the 2 week, I moved up to being able to do this after no exercise whatsoever. And then now, about another 2 weeks later again, this is where I'm at. I think that one might have been my best one yet as well. And so the benefit that weren't actually a benefit to me but could benefit me in other ways and other people. So, and not been long since I had my nose pierced. Obviously I've been snorting it to clean out my sinuses and everything. The urine, obviously, like, I know I didn't say that, but then I was like, oh yeah, I just assumed you know what I mean, but maybe you didn't, maybe you did, probably did, I don't know. But yeah, so snorting that, it started making the whole heal up really quickly. Like, within like 2 days, it pretty much healed up around the piercing, so to like keep fucking about with it and whatnot. But yeah, so obviously you could put it on wounds to make it heal quicker, so yeah, it's still a benefit. And then the other one, like I said, it weren't a benefit, I just thought it was pretty cool, but realistically it is a benefit because it made me really sensitive, which is a step closer to being more holistic. So you're meant to be really sensitive in our lives. We're meant to be like a psychedelic trip. So yeah, I was probably roughly 18 hours into a fast, which isn't long at all. I think I'd been fruitarian for a bit before that as well. And so yeah, 18 hours into a fast, I'd been looping my urine all day. I decided to do some breath work. I'm not actually sure what this breath work's called. I've done a tutorial on how to do it. But I can't remember what the video's called. Breath work for clearing out your lungs, good for smokers, something like that. and you inhale through your nose, and as you inhale, you lift your arms up like that. And on the exhale, you like go. So the inhales, and the exhales that. And as you do it, you lift. As you inhale, your head goes up and back, and down as you exhale. So yeah, we're doing that. I did 8 rounds of that for 30 seconds, and towards I think it started around the third or fourth-ish. By the started to feel like I was on a microdose of magic mushrooms. Like it was exactly like being on shrooms, like a pretty big microdose, or not necessarily a big microdose, but a microdose that does make like slightly trip a little bit, gets you in the psychedelic headspace. Like everything went really bright and sort not like a cartoon, but more like a cartoon than life looks, and everything was just really bright, and I felt quite euphoric, and it just felt really sensitive as well, like when you're doing shrooms. So yeah, it just made me really sensitive and more. Yeah, but like you can get that from breath work and fasting anyway, but like the urine therapy just helps a lot, because it's got a lot of DMT and whatnot in it, and especially when your blood's cleaner, it makes it that much more psychedelic. So yeah, I hope everyone found some value in this video. Hopefully it might motivate you to start drinking from the fountain of youth, your personal medicine made for you by you. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope everyone has a brilliant day.